Sharing is done in several ways. And let's just go through and talk about that. All right, so I'm going to click on an album here, and you can see at the top of every album is a share link. It looks like this. Okay, now this share link can be found everywhere in your account. We're going to talk about the different places. But if I click the share link, I can copy and paste this link and send it to anyone. I can text it, I can put it in a document, and whoever clicks on that link will have access to whatever's in the link. So in this case, access to all of these photos. Let's take a look. They'd have access to these albums, this video. Take a look at that here. They could come in and watch this video. The reason they could watch is because I have video streaming. So I'm going to come back out of here. They would have access to seeing all of these photos as well. They would be able to download the full resolution file of any of these photos, and they would also be able to copy it to their account if they wanted to. Okay, so this share button is really important and really key. So copy and paste or put in a document, QR code, so you can download a QR code, and email, you can send it in an email. So those are the ways that you can share. You can share an album like we just did here. You can share a video. Right here is the share link. You can share an individual photo. So let's go that. Here we go. Individual photo I can share. Okay. Also, here's another key piece. You can break a share link. So let's say you shared an album with someone and then you gave them access for a month and then you wanted to break that link. You didn't want a link out there with access to the things in your Forever account. You can just turn it off right here by turning off the share link. Confirming will permanently delete the current share link. Continue. Yes. Okay, so now the share link to this photo has been turned off, and whoever has that link, it will not work anymore. And that works on the tags page. So we haven't talked too much about tags, but a tag is a way that we are identifying photos or videos. So you can share a tag as well. So I could click here, share a tag the same way I shared the videos, the photos, and the albums. Now, last piece I want to say about sharing. Go back to an album. Go back to this test album. Every album has privacy settings. We tell our stories with the albums. Our gallery is the place where everything is kept, and we create albums to group things together and to tell stories and to share. So it's the sharing function. So we can set our albums with privacy settings. And this happens when you create an album or when you go to share an album, we can change these privacy settings as I'm showing you now. An album can be marked private, meaning I only see that album. And I have things in this account that I want to keep private just for me. So I do have private albums. Two is public. I can have public albums if I want everyone to see. An example of this is maybe a veteran who wants to tell their story. They might set that as a public album, so it'd be searchable when someone searches for that. A historical society will have some public albums. Organizations will have some public albums to say who they are and what they do. Connections means that anyone I've invited to my account as a connection has access to see these albums. So I have a number of connections in my Forever account that I share with. And my connections, mainly they're my family members, they can come into my account and see all my albums that are marked connections. And then groups is being able to share with a specific group of people. So determining who gets to see what instead of just connections where all the connections get to see all of your connected albums. So I will show you that in just a minute. We're going to take a look at my connections and going to look at someone's account who I am connected with. But before I do that, I also am a little bit remiss because I did not tell you about the allow anyone with this link to upload button. that is really important. So let me take a look at another album to show you an example of that. All right, so let's do this one, the Grand Canyon trip. That was a great trip. And you can see there was a few of us that went on this trip. So when we went on this trip, I created an album in the Forever account, and I clicked on this link here. Anyone who has the link could upload their photos into this link. And this is a way that I gather photos when we're on trips or we're trying to share photos between a group of people. It allows people to upload their photos into my link. The beauty is you're getting the full resolution photo from that person. If you're doing a shared album on iCloud, you're not getting the photo, you're getting the thumbnail. But if Forever, anyone who uploads to this, I get the full resolution, and it's in my album in my Forever account. They can click on the link and download the photos. They can copy the photos to their own Forever account, but all of the photos uploaded from this group of people will all stay in this one album. All right, now let me show you connections as another mechanism of sharing. So it's over here. These are the pages of Forever. This little person here. I'm going to click on it. These are my connections. These are people I share my account with. I'm going to click on Diane Ogle because she's my mom. And look, I'm able to see all of the albums in her Forever account marked connections. So I could come in here. Let's go look at her parents. And I could look at anything that she has here. I'll click on this album. And I'm seeing this album. I can read about it. I can see each page and read about this being my great-grandmother. I'm sorry, my grandmother, my mom's mother, and all of her dance costumes. If I go back, you can see I can read about the description of this album. I could click info to really read more information about that. But I'm able to come in here and see all of the things in her account that she has marked as connections because I am a connection with her. All right. So family weddings. I love how she has these grouped together and organized. Oh, another piece about this that I'll show you. So let's go look at family fun and vacations. These are all the vacations that we've taken together. How fun is that? But I could come in here. Let's click this one. This is a nice recent one. And I might say, you know what? I want this picture in my Forever account. So I could copy that right here and copy that to my Forever account, or I could download it. And if I copy it, it's going to ask if I want to bring in the files and tags, or if I just want the files only. Okay. And I could, grab the whole grouping if I wanted all of these and download them or copy them right to my Forever account. So this is the way that we share photos as a family, and everything comes over in full resolution, and that's really nice too. All right, so now let's go back to my account, and then we're going to talk about account managers and how that works. So I'm going to go over here to the left-hand side, click on my albums icon. These are the icons for my Forever account, and that will take us back to my account. I'm going to now click on connections. And again, we're back in the connections of my account. This is my mom, Diane Ogle. You can see here that with this icon, I am her account manager. All right. You can also see if I scroll down here to my daughter, Liza Murray, that I am her account manager, but she's also my account manager. So being an account manager means that you can go into an account and you can edit things. Now, as an account manager, you cannot delete anything or purchase anything, but you can make edits and do some work in the account, collaborate on some of the additional information like adding tags, dates, and descriptions. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to click on my mom's account. Now I can see it just like a connection like we just reviewed, but I'm going to click the three dots in the top right-hand corner, and I'm going to say manage this account. Now that I'm here, I'm in her entire account. Right now, I'm seeing her gallery based upon my date taken, the oldest things first. But I'm going to go to her albums page, and you're going to recognize we just saw this as connections. However, we didn't see this album, and there's some other albums that we didn't see as well. Like this one, see the lock on it? This is a private album. So as an account manager, I can see her private albums. I can see everything in her account, and I can do work in her account as well. So if I scroll down here, let's just do another example. I just want to show you these family recipes. This is a great thing to keep in a forever account. If you have old family recipes, it's great to have these. I pull these up all the time to make some of the special recipes from my grandmother. But I'll show you as an account manager, I can come in here and add some things in the description. I could add here, this is Shelley's favorite pie recipe. And anything else. I remember Dee Dee was what I called her, making this for Derby Day each year when I was a child. So some of the stories and the memories are super important that we're able to add those to the photos or documents or whatever the memory might be. And then you could always, change the date taken here as well. So I am going to go ahead and put this back to what I remember. I'm going to go ahead and just say 1975, for example. And the other thing is, don't get hung up on the dates. It doesn't have to be the perfect and exact date. It doesn't even have to be the exact year. Just getting the decade right is super important. And I don't remember what the date was, and it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put the 1st of June. I kind of do that, make it the 1st of the month if I don't really know the date. But just having the year and even the decade is wonderful to have that information. Again, as an account manager, I could even add a tag here. So I'm going to add a tag to Doris Beck. That's my grandmother, the one whose recipe this was for, and that will stick with that. So I am, as you can see on the right-hand side, acting on behalf of Diane Ogle, and I can click here if I'd like to stop managing her account. So I'll stop managing her account now, click albums to be taken back to my account. Again, if we go to the connections page, I can come in here and add her to be my account manager and just click like that. And now she's my account manager. So you can see that she's my account manager. My daughter, Anna Faith, is my account manager. And Liza is my account manager. You can have as many account managers as you'd like. And that's how it works.